And here we are ready. Camera. Okay, let's position this. Looks like good. So we're gonna keep the same project. Yup. I wanna see Mac vibes. Okay, so Mac vibe I guess went away as usual. Okay, yep. It can make it. It's a little bit confusing why it's crashing like this. Why? Why are you crashing? Was it like because there's music running and you feel sad about that? Hi. And you're good now? Okay. So that's weird. So can I actually run the previous iteration of the game? Not here. Red do this one. Sports. I'm not sure how it's going to. What's it gonna do when we have like the two games running at once? Can I get the sound? That's an interesting question. So let's make a capture of a game. Let's make this stream overlay. Oh, I want to sneeze already. Okay, gotta survive. Oh my god, there's so many. Which one can it be? It is named live stream game. Oh wait, that's this one. Yeah, except that I don't want to catch the image of it. So now I can just like get it away. And how do I get its sound? Oh, capture audio. Okay, so we're gonna test this right away. This might be very loud. Okay, so we're gonna connect and we're gonna let it run. So maybe I'm not gonna use this one specifically. Like if I'm gonna make it run for the entire stream, maybe I want to have like a longer cooldown between command fetch so that I don't exhaust the API quota. Because that's like what we'll have to deal with, the API quota being limited because we didn't fill the form. So here I want to add like a I want to add the possibility to post the chat batch. Or even like the possibility to change the fetch timer. I think that's gonna be important. Okay, so first, we're gonna increase it to 5 seconds. Also, I didn't take the time to make... just... Yep, I see you. I'll be right here. So I move this. Oh, that's good. It's odd. Like, there's no... Okay, that looks good. There's no thumbnail, but whatever. Okay, so first I want to change the timer. So I think it is like in my, let's see, YouTube chat controller. Yes, so I'm gonna put that to 5. And we're gonna have a public void set the timer duration. And I think I will clamp this. Like if timer duration is inferior to 2 seconds, we're gonna set it to 2. Like it's gonna be the minimum. And then we want like a pose. Maybe it is gonna be like public. Timer progress and a boolean timer post. I'm gonna go with toggle timer post. So it's probably not the best place to have those methods. Like, could like be refactored into a subclass. And that would be like timer post. Okay. So we need a few UI items to work with that. Okay, here. So this could be like toggle chat read. Toggle, yeah, chat read button. That's kind of ugly, but okay, let's see. We're gonna have a private void on next. The light is bothering me. I'll be right back. And now the mic is bothering me. Okay, there we go. Not sure where to put it. Okay, so on press, this will go fetch the YouTube chat controller. Now eventually I want to change the text of this button. To something like YouTube chat controller. That instance, the timer boost. Okay, so what about this? Can say that text is going to be called like resume API fetch. So this might create a problem because maybe the instance is not going to be set right away. I'm not sure when it is created. Pose API reading. Let's go with message reading. I think it could cause a problem. Let's see. Yes, because it's not sent to an instance. So that I was expecting this. How can I do that? Well, I think it's like very like initialize controllers. They would go I mean, all this would be like in enter tree. I don't know if it breaks. Because maybe like they're waiting for. Maybe it's not gonna work. Maybe I could have GUI load last. Technically speaking, the initialize controller and data, this could definitely go here. Even the instance, because it can be used. But I'm afraid that for some reason it is relying on objects in GUI and path through polygon. Or if that's the case, we can just move those specific functions into ready. Yes, so someone's trying. Path through polygon in dice controller. So maybe, yeah, dice controller can be started on ready. Mm. That would be like the enter tree method. And we would make another one, public, private actually. Initialize controllers ready. And here, okay, so maybe now we're gonna have someone who's relying on dice roll controller. Actually, it looks okay. So let's see. Sable can roll, so I'm gonna try rolling. Now I'm gonna pose the message reading. So is that posed? Yes, it looks exposed, except that the name didn't change. But that's. And here it's not gonna read it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, resume. It's gonna. Okay. This way we can have like probably better control on the fetches we'll have. Except that, yeah, we need to update text. So let's go control buttons, add I'm gonna add an H box. And here I think we need 2 buttons. And something in between. Like a label? That would be message read and something like 5. So that would be like decrease and increase. That would be like timer or message read timer control. So I can probably make a script for this guy. Okay, so we need to get the button, like this button. Decrease button. And the label. Alright, so we have connected these buttons. And I realize now that the method I have created doesn't really work. Like, I could be like public void increase timer duration. But I could be more like update timer duration, and I would have an integer. Amount. So here we have like timer duration plus amount. If timer duration is inferior to timer duration equal to. Yeah, that looks good. And we could return like we can return the value. Or maybe it's not necessary. Yeah, I guess it's not necessary. That's the controller. What's the text interval? Let's say we add 1 second in here. No. Yep. I guess we can try. Just like break this. So maybe just for show, this label guy is gonna be set to we don't know. Yeah, so that's increase, decrease, label. Oh, maybe the interval here is missing like kind of background. So if I say 10, and then I go back to number 2. Yeah, it is much more frequent. Okay, so now interval is slightly more readable. This button, no focus though. So I guess I'm gonna make some check. And if that works, I'm gonna export. Okay, so we connect to the live. And we throw an instruction. And like another one to say that we are on cooldown. That seems fair. Okay, so we're gonna switch branch. We're gonna go back to the main branch with this little update. So here we have like B02, and we add. Oh, we're gonna add control settings. Add settings. That's good. We're gonna bring this in master. That was a quick branching. Good. So image. And I'm gonna export it again. Maybe I need to fade this. Okay, so I guess we're good. Now, eventually I could like... I could find a way to differentiate the live and the debug version for having like different themes. That would be nice. What's this? Export preset viewers. That's kind of weird, but so we're gonna rebase, and we are good to go. Except that I want yes to run the app. And I want to make sure that we actually have the sound. No. So here I need to find it. What if I say this? Okay. Yes, there we have the sound. Okay, so this is good. Except that, actually, yes, interval, we're gonna set it to 10. Eventually, like, and the possibility to post the chat fetch. This is okay. Now, I might leave this board here and create a new one. Can I select everything? Archiving is... yeah. So this could be... I could create like more columns and say that, for example, this one is the V01. But then I would like create another one. That would be like V02. Technically, this would go here. Yeah. Hmm. I have like major ideas, as in long run ideas. Like for example, as in GUI idea, it would be nice to have a stat panel to view player stats, so that if for some reason someone want to check something, we can just go here and go find their player stats. Now this is like yeah, I'm gonna put like all the list of tasks in this backlog, and I'm gonna put in progress what I want to do specifically. So here this is like the uh, inspiration box. Okay, so we're gonna have with GUI and have different UI color based on build version. This one is probably better done sooner than later. Because so far, for example, in my buttons, I've like used override a lot, and I haven't used theming. I don't think I have a theme. Yeah, I have no theme. So I kind of have to change everything one by one. So maybe down here can be changed to like B03, because that's what we're aiming for. Maybe this is something I want to do. Ah, it's broken again. I want like change the GUI notifications, improve feedbacks on roles, like add info on total player stats. Oh, too bad. So I'm saying improve feedback after role. Right. Give more info on player stats. Also, we need definitely like saving. Create a save migration system. Yeah, I can start with this different UI color based on build version. So it is working for the text, but not this button. Like this button here. Yes, not gonna work. So what if I create a theme? And this guy is gonna be like develop. So for this one, I'm thinking like just change the label. And like the font color, it's gonna be like something like this. Does that work? I just have to remember where to put the theme. GUI theme. And here custom we bring like develop. Actually I'm gonna increase this like to, as long as there's no one around, because it doesn't really matter. Actually I can just pause it. So that works for labels. Now we need to add buttons as well. Like themes. Develop. Okay, so if I run this, we're gonna have two. And I can differentiate. Okay, so this one's like the debug one. Yeah. So technically I guess that's done. What I have to do is to remember that I have to change when I export. I want to move that away. No, that's good. Create a safe migration system. If anything, I'm gonna go with prepare, save work by adding versions. Like it's very small, but really, I think that might be what I will be doing. Where's Redo? It's this one. Actually, I was looking for. Oh, I don't have it open. So at the moment we are working on 0.3. Okay. So what if I create a save upgrades service, like that would be like a save migration service, and we're gonna name create a new item. Okay. And right here we would have like a public method that would return, let's make it void. And that would be like update save by update data, and that would take the data object. Now, I think I have I'm wondering, can I kind of create a dictionary? Okay, let's see, Copilot. And can I create a dictionary? And I create a C#. Can I create a dictionary which has like class types as value? To create one. It's the worst sentence ever. But it's not instantiated. Just the class type identifier so that you can fetch it with a big ID and then instantiate it. Aiming for a setup with the dictionary hold class identifiers and you instantiate them on demand. That's a classic use case for reflection, I don't care. And we have animal, vehicle. So it is like type of. I want to check exactly what type of is. The type of is an operator keyword which is used to get a type at the compile time. This operator is used to get the system.type object for a type. Type of int, type of double. Does that mean I can instantiate it? String object, yeah, but I want to see that. Yeah, maybe Copilot gave me a bit more. Type to create, and we create an instance of this. Activator. Is that a thing? Contains method to create types of objects locally or remotely. Following shows how to use Activator to dynamically construct objects at runtime. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna try. Maybe I should like make a test something. Yeah, I will make tests. I'm not sure how, but I will. So we have update data, good. But we need like a public, doesn't really matter, dictionary, which has a string. And is that a string as well? It is a type. Uh-huh. That's odd. A type. represents type declaration. Interface is type. Okay. And does not exist in the current context. Oh, because I don't have system. And that looks like it. So here we have like, how do I name this dictionary? I don't know. Migration classes. Now, let's say that, for example, I have one which is 0.2. I think I have to say 0.2 equal, and yeah, and 0.3. That would work like this. Now, this is like the save migration service, but then I would have like a migration classes. So I create an interface maybe. So migration class would have like a function. It's at the moment public void migrate, and we keep data. Now I would create like one, and that would be migrate 03. Kind of weird. Actually 02. Now we can make a first check, like if data dot version is different than 0.2. We have like gd print error. Migrate 02 received data with wrong version. And then we would have data that version is equal to 03. And let's say that we want to add something to the player. So here, YouTube player, for example. Let's say I want to create something new, like public. Like boolean is active. Is active is like false by default. Even though that's probably useless. Something different. Like reputation. So I could have private void, actually, yeah, void. And we're gonna go with add reputation. So we take data. So for each iPlayer in, actually, yeah, good thing. Player. Probably want a reputation here. So for each iPlayer playing, so the thing is that those objects are not having the field. Okay. Nah, so no, we're not gonna do this with add reputation, but like update plays. Cannot convert YouTube player to iPlayer? That's kind of odd. Oh, wait, what? That's because that's a dictionary. So here we have like string key and iPlayer. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we would have maybe a new dictionary. So here, that would be like dictionary string iPlayer. So for each new player, like we have new dictionary of key is equal to a new YouTube player. And then we have like YouTube ID, display name. So here. That would look like YouTube player. Oopsie. Dot YouTube ID. And display name. So we create a new one. And then we probably want like to transfer the important fields. So here we have like new dictionary key. We want to keep the currency, for example. And we don't really care about the cooldown actually. And on the end we have like data values equal new dictionary. Cannot convert system collection string iPlayer to string YouTube player. Okay, that's okay. And we return this. So here we have like update players. And we have the updated thing. We return that. So we want to return data. I'm pretty sure this needs to return data. So here we have like type of, and show me something about it. That's the class name. Migration 02. So here we're gonna grab like a string, which is like data version. And in the migration service, I want to make a kind of string current version. It's gonna be 03. I'm not gonna go with if data version is different than current version. I want to instantiate this. So we'll have like a high migration class, which is going to be migration class. It's going to be equal to activator, create instance, and here we have like the migration classes of data version. Takes a type. Here we have a type. Cannot implicitly convert type object to iMigration classes. Okay, so maybe we say we convert this as an iMigration class. Maybe I want new, like I can new this. Oh no, wait, activator, copilot. What was it? Object instance. Oh no, create instance. That's it. So here we'll have an instance of migration class. And then we can go data. Actually, we're gonna go with updated data is equal to migration class dot migrate, and we migrate data, and we return this. So if the data version is equal to the current one, we return data. This is like an else. Now eventually we could have like a is up to date method, like a public boolean is updated. For example, like if data version is equal to current version, return true. Okay, that seems good. I'm not sure I can test this. I think I may have an idea. Like, I gotta make sure that they don't overlap. Like, in the project settings? Huh. Custom user directory name. The user directory is used for storing persistent data. Okay, so here we're gonna have like live stream game develop. Does that work? If I go with project, open user data folder, live stream game. Yeah, and this is exactly not what I don't want. So if I save and quit and reset that. Did you change? So I'm gonna go open user data folder. No. And if I start it, it's kind of the same. I think I need to make a roll to save. It doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe like they're separated. Maybe they're separated. Is this Godot? Uh-uh. Oh, maybe because... No. Wondering if I have like the game saved somewhere else, like, because uh, so I'm not sure. Next, custom user directory name. Okay, so here we're good. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't create a debug player, maybe? That's odd. Are we connected? And it doesn't seem to be catching the roll. Oh, yes it is. So that means I have a save. And I'm gonna remake these create debug player. So anyway. So I'm gonna remove reputation and change the version to 0.2. I'm gonna like duplicate this. Like 0.2. So in app here, I probably want to create a debug player, like create debug player because it's useful. Okay, so let's see. Data equals service load. We'll get data here. Okay. Now, private data update data. Data. So we're gonna go with creating a new save migration service. and while migration service dot is updated. So while it is not updated, we are gonna go with data is equal to migration service dot update data, and then we return data. Is this a shadow code? Okay, I just want to make sure. What is that problem? Can I declare instance member in static class? I want to make sure of something. This data argument here, is it a shadow? Data is a reference to a data object passed by value inside a method. When you do, you're reassigning the local variable data to point to a new object. This does not affect the original variable. Okay. So maybe like I want to go add just a cute little GD print which says data updated to 0.3. So I left an error. Like this trailing comma. Data updated to 0.3. Let's see. Oh, I didn't save. Yeah. So actually I'm not sure if I want to print a 2-string version or message, or if there's any difference. So I can try just in my save migration service here to save that. So here. So here we have created a new file and eventually saved it. So version 0.3 and we have added repetition. So I think that works. However, we might have a slight problem. We need version and... Well, I guess I will just have to delete. Okay. I need also to make a list of what I have to do. Tasks mean list of actions to perform for export. That could be like a little package. Like export task list. Do. So first we want to uncheck the setting use custom gear name. Then we want to remove the develop theme. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, I'm slightly exhausted. Oh, 1 hour and a half. That makes sense. A fast playable version. We're pretty much having it right now. I could be feature down. Regarding optimization, there's one thing I want to think about, which is create an active player system. Maybe I want to create a card for this. Like, what is an active player? Guys, UML. What was the name of this icon? Oh, like user maybe? I want to change this setting. Iconize. There we go. I want to play you do their first action in the play run. They are adding to the list of active players. The game only process active players for cooldown. Right, we're gonna make examples. Cooldowns, group effect, collective effect, etc. So regarding the gameplay feature, like collective goal. And at the moment, I will like keeping those with simple terms, like play more dice makes sense. Play like dice shop, collective events, play events. Starting GUI. Like play stats. Notification log. That's something I could do pretty quickly. I think that's important. Like keep track of notifications in a persistent container. Oh, did I break it? I'm not sure what needs attention right now. I could, like, creating dice kind of require knowing more regarding what feature does what and stuff. And I think we're not here yet. Like, that would require more groundwork, like for example having the collective progression. Let's see. Let's have like a gameplay tag, and that would be work on the collective. How do I name that? Progression? Yeah. Collective progression. Maybe I wanna have the panel to view the player stats. That's something I can see. I may want to. Hi Rio. Is that Trello? Oh, it's Obsidian. Exactly. It's like best of both worlds. I feel like I've seen you a really long time ago. How are you doing? Documentation. That's what I need to do. Like game, not documentation. Documentation. How to play. So if you want to see how this game is played, basically you can throw a role in the chat and you should be able to kind of get in. You're doing great. That's a very cool thing. How about me? Great as well. I've been working on this project recently, which I really like how to make a game which players can interact with from the YouTube chat. That's pretty cool. I hope it works. Is it connected? It wasn't connected, so you're gonna have like to wait a few seconds and resend it. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit more reactive. So sorry for that. But yeah. I'm trying to remember when we were when I saw you. I think it was a really long time ago. You might be like a Godot dev. Probably. But yeah. Yes, it does. It does work now. So the way, at the moment, the game's pretty empty because the only feature we have is being able to roll dice. And because of that, we just have like a simple currency based on the dice. So all you can do is have access to this command every 15 seconds. Like you're gonna have a notif which says when you can do it again. But in the future, yeah, I want to go a little bit further, like creating more dice, allowing player to spend currency to buy dice, and have like collective goals and stuff. So not every dice will do the same thing. Like some will be, let's say like you have, I don't know, kind of a town with different point of interest, and some dice will invest in the workshop, others in the smithery, or that kind of thing. I don't know. It is like very open to suggestions and stuff. But I just really love seeing dice being rolled. That's it. So there's one thing I want to add is like being able to see how much currency you have, because it doesn't really show. Like, I guess it's just like changing the notification. The ID sounds really cool. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I think the most interesting features, in my opinion, are going to be like random events. Like at some random times, events would spawn, adding something for a limited time, and then the players could interact with this event. Like, for example, progressing toward, I don't know, taking a boss down, crafting items, whatever. It's still dice, so. But yeah. And based on how much milestones we can complete, could have different results. And in the same vibe, some dice phase could have, I mean, they could progress toward one player starting an event, and then they can like force trigger an event. And when that's the case, they would gain resources based on the total progression on this event. And yeah, everyone who participates will also get something out of it. So we're going to say this dice roll notification because I think it can be a little bit better. The message, yes, right here. Message, comment, get notification. So it's actually in the comment. So we could grab like, I could add I don't know. So this would be probably, can I read? That's a question. Can I read the currency? No. Public, that's so long. That's weird, actually. No, is it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, maybe that work. That's the case, we're gonna post this and bring in the debug test. Oh, debug player doesn't work? Yeah, debug player still doesn't work, so I will have to. Oh, interesting. I've lost a parenthesis. So this is like, when there's the blue text, it means you are on the develop version. And that's the... Oh, actually, okay. I see what's happening. It's reading all the things we've done during debug. Interesting. It looks like we had the cooldown at the same time. I can create some kind of interesting situations. But yeah, my debug player is still bugged. Like, do I have one here? Yes. I'm just curious why. Create debug player. Oh, maybe because... No, actually. Oh, it's not added in data. It's just, okay, I see. It was actually used to be added in data in the past. Okay. So this is a live chat message of the details. So debug player. Debug player, the display name. Okay. And I think we just want player controller create debug. Okay, I think we're good. Let's try this. No. Okay, still can't. I'm confused. We create a debug player. Create player, debug, YouTube. So why not? I'm confused. Player created debug. Oh, maybe because I'm using the old ID? Yeah, that's a possibility. Like if I go check in app, my debug command here. Yes. No. Wrong one. Create dice command. Okay, I think we are good. That's a lot of time spent on something not that important. It's working at least. So do I want to be able to show the players? Maybe. So, Sadian, where are you? Yeah, have a stat panel to view player stats. Hmm. Sorry, you can follow what I'm doing. It's been a rough week at work. Well, that's fine. So I'm pretty scattered right now, because there's so many things to do in general. But yeah, basically, I used to have a debug button on my keyboard, which just throw a simple row command without fetching it from YouTube chat. And with the 0.3 update, it didn't work. So I was trying to fix that. And now what I actually want to do is, so the way it works, I have like an overlay which is transparent. And when things appear on the screen, like the dice or notification, they create like a box which blocks the mouse. And the button on the top left, it creates a full screen panel, which you can pretty much have a glimpse of with the thing at the bottom. And I want to add a kind of list that will show us the information of the players. So that, for example, if someone is like, oh, I actually want to check my currency or something, or maybe having a comment would be simpler, but in the case of this, we can inspect the players like this. This is what I would like to go toward. I think like my interface will have to change slightly. So I'm gonna create an entire H box. And this would be like the front panel, front view. GUI front? That sounds bad. Like we have notifications, dice over the button, and here GUI buttons would be like, yeah, right here. So this way we're pretty much back to what it was. Now here I can create another column, which would be the box container, and like player, GUI player list. GUI player list. Yeah, So it expands vertically. There's just one thing I don't like about this. I want it to be a panel. Hmm. And have a scroll container, that would be great. And a V-box container. I don't want this guy to scroll horizontal. Okay. Now, what is a player gonna be? Like a V-box? Actually, no, panel container. Container, that's better. What time is it? 22. Okay. Actually gonna send a text clip. So that would be a player info. Oh, no. So we would have a player name, and I think we will keep it simple. Alright, something in this line. Having a button to actualize would be nice. But if it would auto-actualize, it would be even nicer. Let's duplicate to see what it looks like. Yeah, very simple. Nothing super crazy. The separator. I want to change the color of the separator. Later. Actually, maybe I can do it here. Like, if I just remove this. Oh, style. Like, what is that? It's a... Huh. Uh-huh. How does it... I'm not sure how it works. What's this thing? Grow begin. The number of pixels that I will extend before... Ah. Yeah, I guess that's not important. Okay, so let's save this as a scene. Alright, let's see. GUI player info. Actually, this having a maximum width could be nice. Because the name could cause some crazy things. Like this display name takes the entire space, but it has like ellipses. Alright. How do I know when the player is updated? That's the question. I think having like a... Okay. We're gonna work with an update function. It's gonna be simpler. So display, I need to give this, let's see. Yeah, actually we're gonna have an iPlayer. Simple display name label. And a currency label. Okay. So we can update a player. Now we want to add those. instantiate those things. So, okay, I need... Oh yikes, that's so much more work than I was expecting. Let's start by player controller events. We're gonna make a function that reacts to players being created. So public static void info player created. There we go. In fact, we could have like player updated here, like public static event player updated. So player exist, get player, create player, player controller events, invoke, events, player created, and we send player. Good. Okay, now that this tangent's done, let's go back to the GUI player info. Let's make a little factory. GUI player info factory. Space GUI. Let's grab the theme path. Damn, English is hard. Scene path. Public. It could be private. Okay, and now we have one. We can make a function public GUI player info instantiate. So we set player and return scene. Good. Okay, so now we can think about making the script for the player list. Oh, we need to make that in GUI. So we have a container, and let's see, override ready. Yep. We want to initialize. Initialize player info with an S maybe. And we want to react on player created. Okay. Let's connect first. Okay. Instantiate player info. There we go. And of course, we want to initialize. So, for each player, could create a function in there. I get all players. So that would look like list player is equal to new, and we're gonna run. So we have string key there we go. For each player, players.add player and return player. Okay, so we can get all the players now. And here we want to instantiate. Simple. So instantiating is all about creating a GUI player info. Yeah, except that we need the factory. We're gonna keep the factory in there. GUI player info factory. Little sneeze. Player info factory. There we go. Goes smoothly. Wow, that's almost beautiful. I don't know if that works though. I might have forgotten something. Somehow it looks like I'm missing some kind of margin. Let's change this to a timer container with an empty. Okay, and here we have the horizontal box with those two guys in. Like maybe yeah, that looks slightly better. Let's see. And then I think that's gonna be it maybe. So oh, that's a lot of. Oh, we have a debug thing. Object not. Oh yeah. Like it's kind of weird that it has a different. It has a different thing. Yeah, I think we're good now. So anyway, yeah, I need to assign a container here. And here I need to assign the name and the currency label. It's not really readable, but it works. Now we kind of need like the player updated thing. Yeah. So, cha. Maybe in the dice roll, like when we process the results. Like, I don't know, player controller events dot player updated. Actually, invoke. And we gotta context the current comment dot player ID. Nah, we need player. Oh my god. And also I need to watch. So, Where's my player list? Right here. On player updated. Yes. So I'm gonna keep a dictionary of like iPlayer and then GUI player info. That would be like GUI player info nodes or scenes. So when we create one, like GUI player info scenes of player equal player info. Okay, so this way we can create a kind of here GUI player info scenes of player dot updates, and we need to watch something. Player controller events player updated. Player updated. Nope, nope. Nope. Ah. Okay. So let's try again. Uh-huh. Actually, we have 25. Let's like close and restart to see if we still have 25. Apparently we don't. I think we have a kind of problem. Oh, that's because okay. I think I know what could be happening here. Like, when we create the player, we don't check that it already exists. So here we're gonna go like if app instance player pass or contains key. What's the key? Like it's like author details. Channel idea. And like if it contains the key, right? Player something already exists. So that's gonna be like author details that display name. Wait. Actually, we have only one here. But I feel like it's not saving. I mean, it was. And we have 2 again. What is this? Why do we have 2? So what is confusing me deeply here is that we create a new if it contains the key channel idea. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Ah, fail to build project. Interesting. What's like what happened? Oh, return null. That makes sense. And there we go. Now we have only one debug. So I wanna add a little bit of spacing because it's a little bit hard to read. Not here. Well, maybe 8 here. Actually, 16 could go. But I was specifically thinking about this one. Ah, that's better. That's odd. Oh, that's just the cooldown. Never mind. What about the other one? Oh, it could come later. Okay, so I think that's actually good enough. And actually, yeah, that will be done. That will be done for now. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave the screen like this, and I'm gonna say, you guys, you have fun. Thank you for passing by, Real, for trying the game. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. Like I don't have much to say. You guys have fun. You guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever you have, and I'll see you.